Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm here tonight with the Ether Boys, and we're going to play Star Wars. And we are super excited to bring you guys the continuation. Tonight is Star Wars Episode 10, The Dark Heart Continued. So, happy 2022, everybody. Super excited to be able to start another year streaming with you guys. So, without further ado, we'll toss it over to Mr. Fitch for a recap.
Well, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, last time in the game, y'all meandered your way through the Nightmare Lands, the Dark Forest, made your way into an old, I don't know, some ruins, some, I don't know, just like an old temple. As you traversed it, you realized that this, at one point, people lived here. This was a fully functioning temple. Meandered around a bit, did some looking around, finding stuff, and started hearing this voice. Voice was really kind of disconcerting a little bit. Leading y'all in a direction, vaguely leading y'all in a direction, trying to. Couldn't really tell what it was trying to get y'all to do. Y'all made your way to a door. From the opposite side of that door, you heard some voices. Kind of just cackling and inviting you in. When y'all made it down into this room, they asked if you were here to join them. And we're just, in general, being really fucking crazy and creepy. Killjoy threw a gas grenade. Then they proceeded to use the force and blow said gas away. Tried to arrest him, and that's kind of where we left off. All the while, EZ was on the ship making repairs and stuff. I will say, at this point, just to make things not shitty for somebody, EZ comes walking down these steps, saying that he thinks he got the ship so that it'll run. Because that would suck if I made you miss the entirety of what's about to happen.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, reporting for duty.
Yeah.
And on that reporting for duty, let's roll initiative.
Oh, all right. Initiatives.
Just get all this started with a bang.
Hey, Army Man. Thanks for hopping in and grabbing our legendary champion for tonight's stream. My doggone character sheet.
I had to use the restroom. And didn't kick me out of the game.
Yes, did.
Interesting.
Oh, we didn't have to do our collective Star Wars theme sing. Oh well.
Oh, guys, we definitely need to do that. Is everybody here?
We don't have Austonia. I'm guessing he's still at work. Or on his way home from work, maybe?
Yeah, we don't want him to miss out on it.
So, I guess for our loyal viewer, I have a couple people in here on VR tonight, and it is hilarious. Tiny here.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I don't know why I was
Okay.
muted. I've been talking a lot actually.
Oh man.
Well,
I rolled a 20 on my initiative as well.
okay.
I rolled a 12.
12. Alright. Mr. Malik Shammai himself, what you get?
I have got a 17 or 10, 19.
19. Killjoy. Oh, there was the easy figure. Oh, has a tendency to fall through the table. I don't know. Made an extra anyways. Oh. Let's see here. So how are y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
You know.
Pretty good. Join life.
Well, that's good. Anybody do anything fun and crazy for New Year's Eve?
Man. Been fucked up the whole time. In a good way. Been great.
Love it.
I really need Joe to work on his mic before the game starts.
Bruce, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub for 2 months.
It was going. It was
Drives?
going.
Drives.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, unmuted. Alright.
Alright.
Okay. So, for some reason, the Star Wars website,
Mhm.
it does not like my my login information. Every time I open up the website, it just sits there and spins and never opens. Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's really freaking weird. It makes me use Internet Explorer.
Yeah. That's just cruel.
I can
Drivs?
see all of my
Got it.
sites. Just right there.
Hey, it's
Bjorn-
Kalali! Sorry. Shit.
No, you're good. You're good.
Um,
I have a bustling room today for you.
Turn that off.
Do we want to message Austin?
If y'all, I don't have his number, so I cannot text him.
alright.
Yeah, wouldn't mind knowing if he's got a timetable. I'll shoot him a message real quick.
Yeah, that won't even open on Internet Explorer for some reason. Load from file.
Y'all are way too
Bam!
talkative.
I got it.
Right?
I found it.
I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in and out, so I'm not so big.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to figure out how to get my
You're
damn
getting
character sheet
bigger.
to load. I'm equally being quiet. I apologize.
All right.
Yeah, no,
I need to change view or something.
yeah,
How do
no,
I
yeah,
do that?
Jacob. You are like I swear, every time you say you're like, I'm trying to get smaller, you are getting bigger.
Oh man.
Where do you go? Oh god.
Hey, Joe, how are you getting smaller and bigger?
Well, I have little. Oh, which are you have the Oculus, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how those controllers work. Do you have the little squeeze things on the controller?
I have like two like grip triggers.
Yeah. Okay. What happens if? What are you using to move around the map?
I'm having to press a button on the gamepad.
Okay, so grab hold the one on each of the controllers, and then either move them apart to zoom in, or move them away to zoom out. There
Mine
you go.
goes up and down. Am I getting
Yours
smaller?
goes up and down. You're getting smaller, yeah, because you're zooming in, you're getting smaller.
Oh, dude, I see.
And then
Totally
you
see.
move back up, and then you zoom back in, and then you move back up, and then you zoom back in. And then
Dude,
you're just
fuck
like
yeah.
super tiny. Oh yeah.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
But the smaller you are, the what's it called? The more you have to do to move around.
Cool. Oh, you can make this an exercise.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Fucking Donkey
It's
Kong.
so
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, and
I
I'm just
am-
like watching you, just like have to
Take it
like
back over here.
punch your weight. Like,
This is the future, bros.
Honestly, it just
fucking-
it looks like I don't know. It's reminiscent of like a T-Rex walking across the fucking. That's what it looks like. 'Cause It's just
like
it's
in
just
my
feet.
mind, just with the head position and like the little things. Like if you don't picture them as feet, but like picture them as hands, it looks like they're army crawling. Like,
Oh yeah, totally. That's so funny.
That is ancestral.
Now you guys look like you're boxing.
We get tiny now, Jacob. We get tiny.
Yeah, I could do it, but not right now.
Yeah, I could also put on an Oculus,
How
My
tiny?
but
God.
Lord knows
I
how
get mine.
Lord knows how long it'd take me to figure that out, and you guys don't need to be waiting for that shit.
Yeah.
The last time I just tried to play a single game on the Oculus, it took me about an hour to get it figured out before I could actually start it.
I can just grab my piece.
You can literally just be your character now.
Yeah, I'm like, it feels like I'm playing with like little like toys,
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
like those oversized Barbie things. I just grab it. Put it down right
Action
there.
figures.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
It gives you a very unique perspective.
It's just this massive toy. Clunk.
Yeah.
And then you get a little bigger, and it's just like, hello, you go here.
You go
I can
here.
finally do what I've
go here
always
now.
been wanting to do to Austin's character.
Oh God.
Eh.
You guys did.
Eh.
Hi.
This is not what the people came here to see.
This is peak right here.
This is
This is peak entertainment.
This is how you use it.
I just screenshotted that. I'm gonna send it to Austin.
Somebody clip it and send it to him.
Yeah, how the
Smells
ass
like
do I do
metal.
that?
Oh man.
It smells like copper.
How do you clip? Let's see.
And
Too funny.
I almost gave up on this tonight. I was like, I'll just dick with it next time. Then, man, this is way worth that stress.
Got you 6, Malik. Got you 6. What do you see?
It's pretty cool because I can double tap the side of my headset and it puts it in transparent mode, and I have like predator vision where I can see through the headset.
Oh yeah, totally. You like see your environment in black and white. If you were two force-wielding Jedi or Sith looking down at our group, would you be scared?
Not until I pull up the saber.
All right, I think that we should just go ahead and
Yeah, 6:30 is a
unless
good time to.
somebody's unless
Yeah.
somebody's heard anything from him.
Yeah,
think he
6:30 is a
will be
good
here
time
in
to be
like
like.
2 minutes.
Oh, I'm doing this right now, son.
No. Who's gonna play him? Joe?
Who has a plane?
Who's gonna play him?
We have a starship.
Who's gonna play
Who's
Oh,
him?
gonna Jaeger Arco?
I mean, I could.
Joe typically does. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I don't know his exact stats, but
No, he's a
let's
barbarian.
just- yeah. I'm assuming strength is 5.
Let me see. I think I might have
Or 4.
his sheet.
Con's probably a 3.
If anything,
Intelligence is probably horrible. Wisdom's probably a +2.
Right,
That's
no,
all I need to know.
I got it. So his strength's +3, dex is +2, con is +3, int -1, wisdom +2, charisma -1.
Okay.
We should have just used Joe's estimates. That would have been way better.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Nip. Gonna just
Copy pasta.
get him a little.
I'm just climbing
Eh,
up Easy's back.
So ignore the
Oh,
hit points
man.
because that's level 1 hit points.
You're
But
you're
I'm
climbing
gonna
on
go
his
ahead and-
butt.
I'm climbing on his back so I can get to the ground.
All right, there you go.
This butt is something else.
What we're seeing here is just wrong.
But it's so right.
Get here. Get here, Killjoy. I will be your bullet. Shoot me. I fly towards.
So,
I fly towards Sith.
yeah. Killjoy, what was your initiative?
Boom. It was like 17 plus 5.
17
22.
plus 5? 22. Well, then you are up first, Mr. Oh, and we need a roll for Austin.
I'm already on it. Meow. What you got over here? What's your 20, sir?
That's nice. A little bit further. It's like you're George the Jungling, just like swinging.
Little bat.
Oh, and that's 20.
Watch out for
so-
that C.
So he has a 22 as well.
No, 23. 22, 23,
23?
20. I don't know. What did I say?
What's his dex?
Oh, yeah, no. It's his dex. So, but within that 20, we'll say that's 23.
Okay.
Just because, yeah.
I mean, if I'm playing the same people, it's easy. Just regardless, we're going at the same.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's you and Arto.
Hell yeah.
I believe at the end of last game, he jumped back a little bit, unsure of what was going on. Wasn't sure if y'all were about to start attacking or not. Hey, there he is.
Okay. Well, I don't have to figure out how to use the line tool. I'm good.
I lost my menu. How do you bring your menu back? Have you figured that out?
What do you?
Aw,
your
dang.
menu.
Aw, dang, line tool.
Of course, Joe's gonna figure it out very easily.
Oh yeah, look at this. Wow.
He's like, fuck, I'd have to figure out the line tool. Then, like, 4 seconds later, he's like, oh, cool, like the line tool. Typical Joe.
Can I do multiple? Oh, that'd be cool. Whoa. You do one from here. He's like, boom. Whoa.
What was that, Austin?
I say, yeah, Joe's always doing stuff.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good, glad to be home. Glad to be home and on the
Yeah.
computer.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, Joe rolled a nat 20 for you for your initiative, so.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll always be doing my boy Austin good.
Yeah.
You get more nat 20s for me than you do for you.
I do.
This-
I get more
Well,
nat
that-
20s.
this might be
I get more
true.
nat 20s than I get for the both of us.
Quit this out real quick.
What I
Yeah,
missed.
traversing with one hand is extremely easy. You get that traversal down.
Did you see the clip that I sent you?
You sent me?
No, not you. I
No,
sent
the
you, Austin.
I just sat down.
Oh my god. No.
Oh no.
Things were happening.
What are y'all doing to my
Yeah,
my mini?
Yeah, things were happening. It wasn't good.
You're jacking off my mini with your
It wasn't good.
vision goggles.
It was so inappropriate.
It was, yeah.
We
It
drew
was very
a whole new crowd of degens we weren't prepared for.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so if you remember at the end of last game, Joe shot threw a gas grenade at him. They forced that shit away, and that's kind of where I left it with y'all, with two crazy fuckers being like, "Come join us," and then Killjoy trying to arrest them.
Oh yeah, I remember that because I was like, these guys are crazy. Like, we're not gonna join them, but they're crazy. But then Killjoy was like, we're arresting you, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot we got a cop.
Oh, shit, we work for the police. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
Here we go.
I'm swear. So they're going like, I mean, things we can work things out. It's just like, you're under arrest by the Galactic Republic. Oh yeah, we're right. That.
Yeah, that's right. We're not chaotic neutral. We're chaotic good.
Yep.
That reminds me of the time whenever I was orc and I was like, y'all are under arrest. And I think Kieran was like, can orc arrest people?
Oh goodness.
Who's top of initiative? Is it Austin?
Austin.
All right.
That
Yeah.
guy here
So yeah.
All right, hell yeah.
I mean, through us dilly daddling and jacking you off, but yes,
Just like a wizard.
just in time.
Okay.
So yeah, top of the initiative. It is you, and what you doing?
Let me go look over.
What you
Scenario.
say?
How the fuck was I playing this yesterday with no keyboard, with no mouse? How was I zooming in? I feel like I played yesterday seamlessly, with no mouse. Hang on, let me grab my mouse.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, I did have a mouse. I was like, what?
Oh, this is even more weird. If you kick your legs up and just like prop them up while you're playing in your chair, this is weird.
You got a interesting
God.
perspective.
That just the idea of that fucks with my head.
What is it?
Like looking through like the VR with your feet up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Sitting in the chair with your legs kicked up on the bed.
how far apart are they from each other?
like
I got you.
15 feet or so.
Okay. So let's go 5. Can I do 1, 5, wait, where am I at? 5, 10, 15. Oh, wait, we're measuring, right? What is measure L? Yeah, someone tell me that number.
That you are 25 feet or so away.
Oh, 25 feet? Okay. So since we're doing this now, or this appears to be the scenario, the captain has, or the commander has just issued to arrest these folk. Can I just yoink and then leap, fucking like Jedi style, and just like leap and like land in front of this dude?
You aren't jumping Jedi style. You're jumping Arto style.
I know, but like if this was some primitive Jedi shit, like the Jedi would just jump and be like, haha, but instead I'm just like,
Haha.
Yeah.
yeah, like jumping with the knowledge that my shouting will hopefully intimidate them, you know?
Yes, these guys have been staring into the abyss for who knows how long.
Yeah,
You're just another
you weren't
figment of their
flying, you're
imagination
just
right
jumping with style. Oh yeah, no, these guys, I mean, halfway think that you're just friends coming to join them because... But we've been so lonely.
I mean, you know, maybe until the cops started talking.
Yeah,
Now I just jumped up in this bitch,
you just jumped up in that bitch.
and I realize now.
No, this is the bitch. This is the bitch, not that one.
This is probably very.
Oh, no,
dangerous,
he's totally a bitch.
But
Damn, not only are they
regardless,
Sith, but they're also subs.
let's go ahead and rage.
Alright, you're raging.
Why is that your first instinct?
My first
Because he's a
instinct is-
barbarian, that's always the first instinct.
I'm gonna say it like I'm going to enter a rage as I jump up.
In the rage.
I am
Stand up in front of this.
rage.
Wait, is it too late to switch to this one?
No, not too late.
Okay.
How do I make this dark side?
I'll jump a little closer to the party.
Alright.
In fact, if this one's close enough, can I jump up behind her?
Join the dark side.
I mean, not even to like gain advantage or anything. Just to like they turn around and I'm like, I'm behind you now, bitch.
So much better in my
I mean,
eyes.
I'm just picturing like a Anakin trying to jump over Obi-Wan type thing.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
and
that's how you lose your
like-
legs.
I was gonna say that's a good way to lose your legs. Let me, if you want to do that, I'm gonna roll.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. You're right. I'll just
Okay.
jump up.
I
here.
mean, like you can certainly try. And I'm not saying that she would definitely get an attack on you, but she might.
I am raged and I am swinging my vibro.
All right, swing your vibrator. I mean,
Ah.
your vibro sword. Vibrator sword.
Very high. It is 23.
23. All right. Yeah, 23 will hit.
Can someone do me a big favor?
Maybe.
I don't know how to do it on Actually, do I?
5 seconds later, what did I say?
Oh, can you make all these real tiny?
5
What, your
seconds
dice?
later.
Yeah.
5 seconds
Yeah, I want my
later.
dice tiny too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do I make them different looking? I want my dice to look different. I feel like a
You
kid
have to
right
get
now.
different dice.
Ugh. Oh,
All right,
good.
tiny dice.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
tiny
man,
dice.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit. How much damage you do, Austin?
One sec.
I didn't get the D20 in there. Oh,
11.
D20. You need that one small too. Boop.
I do 11
I
damage.
like how your dice are so dark.
I don't have it on grab. That's why.
Well, I just enjoyed grabbing it and like moving and
like,
making you. All right, sorry. How much damage, Austin?
11.
11 damage. Nice.
Yeah, that's solid. Solid damage. We're
Yeah.
level 3?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
Until y'all get out of this place, y'all are level 3.
Hey. Whenever we level up, we level up. We never make it
Yep.
out of this fucking cave alive. Just know the pig will.
Was that all you're gonna do on your turn?
I'll just jump up, do that, and I'll be like, yep.
All right. That'll take us to Killjoy.
Yep. The boys up in that fight. I'm gonna start blasting.
All right, blast away.
Definitely within
Maximum
range.
power.
Gotta move the hand out of the zone. What I get? That is gonna be. Let's pull up my sheet right there. Ooh, that's blurry as hell. That's a 17 to hit.
17. I believe will hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, that'll hit. That's what I like to hear. That's 1d8 plus 5 energy damage. Seven damage.
7 damage on the boss.
Yeah.
On that, yeah. All right. Anything
that?
else on your turn?
That is. That's gonna be that.
All right. Takes us down to Porcos.
Force power stun on the double lightsaber guy. Wisdom saving throw of 11 or lower. He is stunned.
All right.
He is paralyzed.
Ooh, I rolled a 5.
He is paralyzed. For his hand, my hand comes up, and you see him just go Petrificus Totalis.
1 turn? Or
Yeah, that is I believe, a full action. 1 second, let me check.
duration up to 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, he gets to roll a saving throw at the end of his turn. But he won't lose his that turn if he saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Sweet. Well, anything else for your turn? Any movement?
No, I will get close enough to be able
3T
to
hydration.
get
has no
in the
water.
fray quicker.
All right. Orcus is done. Malik,
That's me.
that is you. You are up.
This is you.
All right. How far are these guys from me? I'm looking for 30 foot.
Sure.
Times 5? Right?
Times 5. I'd say the one that's paralyzed is right at 30 feet.
Okay.
The one with the single saber is a little bit less.
Okay. Alright, I want to use disarming shot. And
No,
disarm the guy on the left that's paralyzed.
All
You
right.
attempt to disarm the attack. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be forced to drop one item of your choice that it's holding. The object lands on its feet. At its feet. Okay.
All right.
So
So,
do I-
roll to attack?
Yeah, okay. That was my question. I've never used this before. Oops. And my attack is
What happened with Will's story?
plus... Where the hell's...
Where is my brother?
That's gonna be a... Not good.
Where
13?
is my friend?
13. Now, as you whip out your blaster, you just trying to do a trick shot, and it just doesn't go well. You shoot like smack dab in between the two Sith in front of y'all.
Yo. No joke. How many times has our fucking captain done a trick shot and it doesn't work out? I'm gonna need you to calm down, Capo.
Easier up. I know.
Alright, wait,
Yeah.
before I end my turn, I want to go into stealth mode? Sneak mode?
I mean,
Yes.
can you do that as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes. Then roll a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Obviously, chords and melody.
Where...
There's only so many different things you can do.
Stealth, there it is. Plus 7. I'm a stealthy motherfucker. Okay, there's a good roll. That's a 17 plus 7. 24?
Oh yeah. You feel very very like, I mean, you gotta actually do something to, like, you can't just disappear standing still. Like, you gotta do something to try to hide.
Or maybe that's the pro move.
I'll move over and... Line of sight.
Just pull a Drax.
Pull a Drax, yeah.
Yeah.
Just stand so still.
That's my move, man. That's my move.
Yeah. All right. So I'd say that you feel like you're like Killjoy's with all of his armor and stuff. He's fairly bulky. You think you're hidden behind him a little bit.
Cool.
Easier up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up over here,
All right.
and then I'm gonna shoot at him with my carbine.
All right, which one? 2 lightsabers or one?
Let's use the lightsaber guy.
All right, good. Go ahead and take a shot.
All right. Which one do I roll again? It was this one, right? First.
Yeah, you're D20.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, let me do a better one. I rolled a 12.
12 does not hit.
Well,
Oh, plus
Oh,
12
plus
plus
your
four.
dash. Plus 4?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, you definitely hit.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Go ahead
Thank
and
you.
roll damage.
Oh shit.
Where's my bro?
3.
Now the only brother I need is a pig.
Plus, you rolled a 3,
Mm-hmm.
so it's plus your dexterity modifier. So that'd be, I believe, 2.
7. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
5.
what is your dexterity modifier?
It is +2. +2. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he has taken a little bit of damage now. We go first to him. See if I can. See if I can get out of the
Ooh.
stun.
1 blade or 2 blade?
I want to break free.
Oh, 2 blade.
You said it was 11 DC. Porcus.
Yes.
Then
Well,
yes.
yeah. If he makes a 12 or up, he succeeds.
Yeah, with the 13, he is no longer paralyzed.
Very well.
And he kind of shakes it off and just kind of like glares at you. This lovely lass in front of y'all, getting smacked up a bit, just fucking like reaches like you see her fingertips just like almost you swear like digs her fingertips inside of her body, like crossing like into her chest, and then just whips her hands out. I need both you and Porco and Arto to make a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yes, you, Arto and Porco,
Arto and Porco.
the
Let's
O
go.
brothers.
Strength saving throw.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Where am I at? Okay. Yeah. Not great. Take a look. Not great. 10.
10. All right, and Arto.
Our thing is 2, right? Our what's it called? Our skill the modifier is +2. Everybody for proficiency.
The proficiency? Yes,
Yeah.
it is 2.
I want to say I'm proficient in strength saving throws as a barbarian.
I would imagine you are as barbarian.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
you get advantage when you're raging.
I am raging. Oh, I think you're right too. I'm gonna do it just to do it.
So I played
Do
barbarian for a fuck
But
ton.
I rolled good already. But I'm gonna see if I roll bad. Nope, rolled worse. Okay. 17.
17. 17 will save. So you take I think yeah. So you take 4 damage, 4 necrotic damage, and Tiny you take 8 necrotic damage, and you cannot make any reactions until the end of your next turn.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, it's these just black tendrils of just dark side energy just whip around you, and you just feel that kind of dark, just like it's just like it's like you're having a bad day. You're just like, I can't do anything. I'm tired. I'm depressed. No, not really. Sorry, it's real.
Alright.
Fuck.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
depressed.
No, yeah, just like the just pulling sensation of the dark side just wrapping around you. Arto, you're able to kind of physically just like break out of that as it tries to wrap around you. And we're back up to your turn.
Heck yeah, we are. Okay.
What is going on over here with you two?
They're having VR sex.
That's what it looked like.
I don't even. I can't even see it, but just knowing those two, they are definitely just
Banging
going to
it out.
bone town on each other.
Huh?
Who's up in VR right now? How's it given?
Joe and
Arrogant.
Subjective Tool. Yeah.
Y'all are fucking VR boning?
Hell
Oh yeah, dude. They are just like they got them fancy teledildonic fleshlights so they can like feel each other. Just
Whoa. What?
Yeah, you know, good for the boys.
We only bought the inserts though.
okay.
I'm about to have to Google what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I'm
not part of this joke.
I'm gonna swing at this
So-
one in front of me.
I'm not part of this joke.
I am so
Just smack
sad
him,
right
alright.
now.
So yeah, no, there are for long distance relationships. There are toys that react to like online stimulus.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
That's like some. That's like some the three seashells bullshit. Come on! Somebody
Man.
knows what that movie is. Please don't tell me I'm the only one.
16 to hit.
Sylvester
16
Stallone.
will just hit.
Three seashells. Come on, guys.
16. JC
Nobody
boys.
watches your Sylvester.
Nah, fucking come on, you guys. Demolition
that's-
Man. Demolition Man.
Who?
Demolition. I was
The
about
three
to say
seashells.
Demolition Man.
God damn, you guys have seen
Yeah,
that
I know what
movie.
you're talking about.
Fuck.
Sylvester
I know what you're
Stallone
talking
movie.
about.
Rocky. Let's go.
They were having
I know
they're having
we're not
virtual
watching
sex in there.
Demolition Man.
I know what you're
Come
talking
on.
about.
That was a good
That's when
reference. That was a good
they were eating the
reference.
rat burgers in the sewer.
Exactly. Yes.
13 damage.
God damn it.
13 damage.
I'm gonna have to
Nice.
watch that movie this
Yeah,
weekend.
no. I have not seen that movie in probably 20 years.
Ah, no, it's so good though.
Yeah, it is a good man. Alright, yeah, you get a fucking hefty smack on this bitch. She's I mean, y'all have kind of concentrated fire a bit on her. She's looking hurt.
Looking bloodied.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely got a.
I just see Joe look like over the wall, and he's like, "Getting bloody." Just yeah.
Getting bloodied.
And speaking of being bloodied, or the one speaking of if she's being bloodied, Joe, it's your turn.
Oh, yes. She will be my next target. Can I, like, hit her good from here, or would I have to reposition?
I'd say you'd have to shift to one side or the other, because they're kind of stacked in front of her.
About there.
All right.
I got good line of sight from here.
As you move,
Down the iron sights. Yep, I got a good line of sight here.
as you move, Malik, you feel a lot more exposed than you did a second ago. Your cover just moved out from in front of you.
17 again.
17 hits.
Okay. Yeet! That didn't get yeeted, but alright. Well, that's a 6 damage.
6 damage. As you take your shot, she actually just lifts her lightsaber up in front of her, and you shoot her through the hand into the hilt of the lightsaber, and it like showers sparks out.
Heck yeah.
What did my die do?
Porcos.
We're just gonna go double town on this lady.
Oh yeah, fucking just get her from the side while Arto's pounding her from the front.
Yes, that is what's happening.
I got front row seats to this action.
+6. And here we go. Let's take a look. Alright. Downward swing, and we're going for a 9 + 6, 15.
15. She actually no. With that damage to the lightsaber, I'm going to say that she isn't able to block it with the lightsaber, and you get that downward swing at her.
Okay.
shit,
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. D8. Yeah. 5? No, sorry. 7.
All right. So as you swing down, like she lifts up the lightsaber, like through bloodied hand, like just a blaster shot through it. She goes. You think the lightsaber is gonna parry your strike off,
Mhm.
and it flickers, and like unignites. And how do you want to do this?
Hey, I mean, I'm coming to downward strike, so it's just like, like the faces now entwine, and I spit, or yeah. The face is like pretty much like carved like 90-degree angle as I kind of like swing around and then pull around to this guy for the other side attack.
Yeah, just part of the head just slides off.
Hmm.
Burnt flesh, just the scent of burnt flesh just soaking through the room now.
Oof.
Oh, that is what
And,
VR is good for. You can tilt them on their sides.
And then I come around for the second strike.
I
11
can I grab
plus
the save?
6, 17.
17 hits.
Watching you guys move around on the board is freaking hilarious.
And plus 4, we're looking at a 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep.
Especially Miniature Joe.
All right. Down to from Porcos over to Mallet.
Let's go. Alright, so what are our distances right now?
I'm just on Arto's shoulder, his old pet.
Let's see. Okay, Fitch, what I'm thinking is
Yeah.
I'm going to move straight forward and then move away diagonally to get a 6-foot distance on him. Or a 30-foot distance on him. But I don't think I can,
Okay.
actually. I don't think I can. This room isn't big enough.
It ain't big enough for the both of us, partner.
How far away are you trying to get
30
from
feet.
them?
I can just get back into the doorway.
I mean, you could.
I'll just go back to the
Yeah, I
doorway.
was gonna say you could kind of go back up the stairs a few steps and.
We'll call that good. Good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll say you're approximately exactly 30 feet away.
Alright, I'm going to pew pew. Okay, it's a 14 plus 7, that's a 21.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, so I can forego my sneak attack dice. Sneak attack. Crap. Okay, so I can forego it and try to get him to be disarmed.
All right, so doing another disarming
Yeah, I'm
strike.
gonna try to do another disarming strike.
All right, so what is the save for that?
So I'm gonna do eight damage, and then the save is strength.
Of what is the what do I have to beat?
8 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity. Proficiency is 2, dexterity is 5, so that's 7 plus 8, so 15.
15. I rolled a 17.
Fuck.
So you you kind of hit his hand, but you see that he's got some sort of like gauntlet-y things on, and yeah, like it hits, and you can tell it definitely hurt him, but he's able to kind of grit through the pain and keep hold of his lightsabers. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's gonna do it for me.
All right, easy.
All right. I rolled a 2 plus 4, 6.
To try to shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that doesn't work. He just parries the blaster bolt off to the side,
Damn.
and you just hear him.
That son of a bitch.
Seemingly not caring that his friend over there is kaput.
Well, they're bad people, so.
He turns to Porcos, having gotten the most recent smack on him. Like your lightsaber, and takes 2 swings at you.
Marcos, he likes her lightsaber.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is going to be 8 plus plus 5, 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
And so, and for all of y'all, maybe including Porcos, maybe not quite sure, but for pretty much all of y'all, oh, and not for, no, probably even for Killjoy, you see the brilliant, like, flash of light as 2 lightsabers strike each other as Porcos parries the first hit. The second will be 20 17 plus 22 to hit.
22 to hit me.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Sure.
All right. Well, you lucked out.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1.
That's fine. I'll take it.
So yeah, as he swings down with the first blade, you kind of overcompensate a little bit to parry that away, leaving your side open, and he comes through and gives you a good slash. Feeling the burning just bites of the lightsaber hitting you. And let's see what got to look through things for a second. Gotta figure out what I can do. Shit. Oh balls. Oh well.
Bullocks.
Oh bullocks. And so as he as he hits you, he just lifts his hand up and you feel this cloying just presence just start wrapping around you again.
Ooh, ooh.
As
Ooh, ooh.
yeah, we'll say that you have disadvantage on
Oh no.
drink saves as no on wisdom saves as he hexes you.
Oh no.
These
And
things
it
happen.
is back to the top of the round with Arto.
Get him, Arto!
I scramble on the ground looking for the lightsaber.
Oh, you see it. It's got a blaster shot through it.
Oh,
and
it's
it's
just,
kind
it's
of sparking
damaged.
a little bit. Yeah.
I make note of that and I go over to this dude.
Go over to that dude.
Swing at him.
You swing at that dude.
I understand the power of these lightsabers. The flash of those two went off while I was looking at the floor at that damaged one. My chance of getting one going through my fingers. Take this. Nat 20. No, it's not. I tried to call it. I got a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a miss if I've ever heard one.
No, yeah, no. As you rush up to take your swing, he just whips his lightsaber back around at you, catching your vibroblade and parrying it off.
Fuck.
I haven't had a fight in so long.
Oh god.
We're
not fighting.
Kill
We're
Joe,
just
you're up.
going.
Unless Arto wants to do anything else.
He's dead.
No.
Very dead.
All right. Killjoy.
Lining out my shots. Getting ready. Alright.
Alright.
Taking the shot.
I think I heard a shot.
19.
19 will hit.
Damn. 6 damage.
6 damage. Yes. You take this shot and this Gormak lightsaber wielder with both of his lightsabers tied up isn't able to shift or anything to try to parry your shot, and just goes straight into his shoulder. Shifts a little bit. Oh fuck! Man, learning things about your characters. I would have had advantage on that save against that force stun earlier. Anyways,
Well, there you go.
And then, as my bonus action, I do Commander's Strike. And I will make Arto. Well, you have the option of using your reaction to make an attack right now.
I can use my reaction to make an attack right now.
Mhm.
Yes, that is what Commander's Strike does. It says you choose a friendly within range 30 feet to make a attack using their reaction. Well, they may use
would-
their reaction to make an
I
attack.
would do it.
That's cool.
That's what I have written down.
Can I reckless attack during this?
I think reckless.
And
attack
then
has
I
to be
add
on turn.
I add my combat superiority dice, but that's the one I took as my signature one, so it's free. And you add one d4 roll to the damage. You add 1.
17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 hits.
1d4 to the damage.
Well, you add I roll my d4. I rolled a 1, so you add 1 to the damage.
Well, let's roll max.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did it get stuck? Oh, there's a lot of dice in here. What the H? Wait, no, there's not. He did get stuck. Oh, it's like stuck. There's 2 in there.
Wait, why are you rolling a 1? Or a d4, I mean.
I was
Or why
rolling
is
that.
there a d4 in it?
I don't know. I don't know whose d4 that is.
Oh.
Ah. All that stuff made me roll low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah, as Killjoy hits him in the shoulder, it shifts his
7 damage.
His-
Sorry.
lightsaber arm just enough for you to be able to whip your blade up and get a nice little slice up the center of his chest.
Hell yeah.
Porco.
Da 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 porco.
CO10.
It was
Well,
7 damage, by the way.
Gotcha.
I think I'm just doing the do. We're going to.
Doobly doobly doo.
Doobly doobly. Doobly
What's
doo.
this do exactly? This is.
Story of a girl.
This is the story
Yes.
of a girl.
is the story of a girl.
Lol. Bro, bruh, stop dating us.
I mean, we were children.
You are definitely putting a date on us right then.
So yeah, let's just go to hit.
I know that song.
Do
You
that
can
first.
see
Okay,
through that
definitely hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a D4 to my damage using Force and Power itself.
Alright.
It's a big old 1, but we're gonna total it up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Nice.
And he's still kicking.
Still kicking, looking bloody as fuck, but
Okay,
still
well
kicking.
then coming up with the upswing.
Bloody F. Let's go.
7 plus 6, 13.
Can somebody let me take a turn?
13 misses.
13 misses. So that is turn.
Yeah, so you get that solid first strike with the. He feels like the extra just impact from the force. Like you using the force to get an extra oomph on there.
Uh-huh.
And he just like grins through the blood and just starts laughing. Just.
Like one does.
Alec, you're up.
Alright, let's do this.
Get him out.
Pew pew!
You?
You know, I need to get a second blaster just so I can actually say pew pew. I'm gonna start saying pew from now on because that's all I'm doing. But I want to be able to say pew pew. 21 again.
Pew the pew. 21 hits.
Hey, Joe. Joe, come here. Come to this. This dude.
Damage.
Damage. Roll the damage.
Alright, 9 damage.
Get to my level.
9 damage.
And then I'm gonna roll 2 sneak attack dice.
Meet me at
An
the
additional
very
4?
bottom here.
And an additional
Alright.
4. So 17 total.
Yeah, so
That's
he's
more like a-
all fucking... Oh yeah, you well, he's all
Alright.
sorts of occupied with these two guys. And
Pretty interesting perspective here.
You take the shot. And
It's a fight.
how does this shot
We
kill
gotta
this
move
fucker?
before they step on us.
Look at
Uh,
look at our homeboy right
Just
there.
square in the heart.
All right. Yeah. So
Or I
um,
guess from my angle. Yeah, like through the side of his ribs.
Yeah, so as you hit this, or as Arto and Porcos are fighting this guy, he like just rotates just ever so slightly, and you see it, you see the shot, like one shot, one kill. You're just like, phew, like balance your arm on your other wrist, and just pa. And actually, I'm going to, for shits and giggles,
He said, "Pa, pa."
because I just want to see what happens. This guy's crazy. Nah, that's not good enough. He like for a second, he just starts laughing and goes to take a swing at Porco again, and then just crumples, like as he's lifting up his lightsaber, just crumples.
Can I grab that lightsaber?
Let's go.
You may certainly try.
I tried to grab that lightsaber.
I rush up to him, gun still drawn, just to make sure that he's down.
Yeah, he has two lightsabers. You can grab one or both.
I will grab both.
Me too.
Or-
Me too. We're gonna grab both. Both of us are gonna grab both. They're just sitting there holding the lightsabers like they're carrying them. Okay, what do we do now? You let go. No, you let go.
I got these two things right here.
So funny.
As all this is happening, I'm picking up lightsabers and all that.
I'm keeping my guns on this thing.
The one that has
Okay.
has half a head missing, or the
No,
portal. Gotcha.
Oh, I go
Yeah,
check
you-
that
you
portal
just-
out.
Well, I was gonna say, you as y'all are starting to investigate the body a little bit, or as Arto is
anything
getting
come
the
out of that
lightsaber,
thing, I pew pew it.
You just hear those were fun for a while. Started going a little crazy. Started getting a little annoying. But my corruption does all sorts of things. It's all sorts of creatures. Welcome to my home.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if my directions to get here were a little pushy.
Man, I wonder if there's any way to upload
Complicated.
because you have a little animated headset and controllers. How could you import like any of these character models and replace that? It could totally
that'd
be
be cool.
done.
Yeah?
Like just be like a floating, like I click three things so I don't fuck shit up. Probably my actual model in the game though, and I move around and I can like have animated arms that go with the controller.
So this voice is this voice that's coming from the portal, right?
Yes.
It's kind of coming from all over.
Okay.
Hey, subjective. Would you mind
Well,
moving
we all hear-
moving your mouse off the middle of the table?
Can we all hear it?
My mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You all hear this.
Your hand's,
and
like,
it's
dead center of the table.
Quite loud.
I'll run
Uh-oh.
up to Porco's, get next to him, and I'll look
I mean,
up
you're
in
already
whatever
next to
direction
Porco's.
he's looking at, and I'll say, "Shut up."
What?
The thing.
Oh, yeah. What is your purpose here?
what is my purpose here? This is my home. This is where I've existed for longer than most. Everything. I was here when the old republic rose and fell. I was here. Oh, for so long. I saw the rise of the Voss. I saw the rise of the Gormak. I saw the influence that infected King Jakul. Well,
Okay.
I guess I should say I was the influence that infected King Jakul.
Can I use my
Wait, this-
demo kit?
This is the barbarian King Jakul, or is this the Voss?
Yeah, yes, but
Okay.
the original.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
the warrior race of people. He infect-
You in charge of these things. And I'll pull out the lightsaber and I'll turn it on if I can.
Roll a tech check.
Oh shit. Now, there's one thing Ardo's good at. I mean bad at. It's
Can I
tech check.
use my demo kit to kind of rig up 5 frag grenades and set them at the base of this little portal thing?
I'm
No,
gonna
roll-
say I failed
Oh.
that.
Okay. You this isn't like Porco's lightsaber. You're having a hard time finding the ignition switch for it.
After failing finding it.
Roll a Killjoy. Roll a guess demo kit check.
I'll just hold it up.
Curious what that falls under. I'm assuming just roll and then add proficiency because I'm proficient with it.
Yeah. Let's say it's intelligence plus proficiency.
Alright, that works.
Right. Fucking
15.
15. You get something rigged together. You think it would work.
Alright. Oh. I mosey my way over there. Get ready to place that down.
All right. When you get about 15 feet away, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. You just hear this I don't know being just like exposition and just chitty chatty, like talking about how he
17.
17.
Yeah.
You feel just this pressure. I'd say that for like the next like 15 feet, like every 5 feet, it just feels like you're walking through water with sand trying to suck down at your feet. It is like it is just the biggest slog, but you are managing to push through a little bit. I'm the one who started the war between the Voss and the Gormak. I made it so the hatred and the rage. Roll a strength saving throw, Joe.
Get back this way.
The more hatred, the more rage, the more fear, the stronger I become.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
All right. You feel just this push against you, and you slide back 5 feet,
Gotcha.
as opposed to getting flung across the room.
I move forward. I place the device. And I arm it. Technically, a frag grenade, you can. What's it called? You can throw it and it'll blow up at the top of the round, technically. So I dash away.
It is still a slog getting back through for the next 15 feet. I'm going to say after placing it, you're only able to move about
Action
about
surge
10 or
dash
15
again.
feet. All right. With that action surge, yeah, I'll say you have 10 feet of movement after you get through that that area.
Um, did I ask him his name?
No.
Oh, then yes.
As Killjoy just goes up there, and y'all all witness this just like slog as he's trying to push up through.
Dude,
Is there any way to like help him?
Oh, I mean he's already done it.
yeah.
But
What
it
do you
just-
what are you called? What are you called?
I've been called many things, but
Oh.
my name is Selma Core.
Oh. And you exist here like incorporeal?
Yes, but
Again, gentlemen, sorry to be the killjoy here. Run.
Oh,
what's the radius on this detonation?
I mean, radius on a normal frag grenade. But I'm not sure how you would multiply that.
Well, I
Hence,
mean,
five
it
of
wouldn't
them together. I don't think it
the
increased the
it
radius.
wouldn't increase your radius.
I'd assume it increased the
The
power
damage.
of the detonation at that spot.
No, I mean, I would just say that you roll damage for 5 grenades.
That works. Just gotta pull up WSE.
Once upon a time, there was the Jedi tried to stop me. They thought they succeeded. They even sacrificed a poor little Voss commando to try to kill me, and it almost worked. But only for a matter of time. The hatred between the Voss and the Gormak kept me sustained, if not weakened. And I'd say, I guess, go ahead and roll damage for the for these grenades as they all just boom.
Sounds good.
Each creature within 10 feet must make a DC 20 Dex saving throw.
Baby.
Just go ahead and roll damage.
That does not seem right for a frag grenade.
Oh yeah.
This is the wrong
Yeah.
thing, I'm assuming. There's like 10 different frag grenades on this site.
Did you say that?
Yo, definitely.
I'd assume average grenade? I'm assuming an average. Is the frag grenade an average, major, lethal, devastating, or deadly?
It'd be an average grenade. It's
Gotcha.
something that.
I'm like, they have like 10 different.
Yeah, this is all shit that you just got like from the quartermaster. This would be your basic shit to be able to give out to lots of soldiers.
Gotcha. Frag grenades. So it's a DC 16 dex, but it's 4d10 kinetic. So a lot of d10. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a ass rolling here. Can you
How many dice do you need? Yes, Joe.
I'm math can't do in head. 20?
20 of each?
No, 20 d10. Because
And-
it says the fragmentation grenade of average does 4d10 kinetic damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful. That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 d10.
Twenty 10, Jesus Christ.
Now there's some d8s in there. I apologize, but I don't know. I think there's.
Oh, there's no d8s in there.
I need to hit this restroom super bad, boys. I'll be back real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you gotta throw him overhand. That's so funny. 102.
102.
Dude, as this fucking thing just detonates, y'all all feel just the shockwave just wreck against you. And
Everybody keep your mouth open. You'll thank me later.
you.
No, seriously, when you're in a mine and they do explosions in a mine, they tell you to open your mouth. Otherwise, the pressure could build inside your head and cause you medical problems.
I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, just all the ancient dust and bullshit just flying in your mouth at that moment.
Yeah, right.
You know about that, Malik? My suit can withstand the pressure of space.
That's the problem. Space is there's no pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe. It's trying to tear your suit apart, not crush it in on you.
So yeah, no, as this wave of pressure releases across the room, and you see the structure start like just crack and crumble. Killjoy, make a just a quick, simple insight check.
What simple inside check? But nothing is quick or simple.
Hey,
You're the one that chose to do this whole.
It's fun.
you could also increase your size and it'd be much less of a walk.
And the throws worse. Oh, that went.
It did.
It landed right here.
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't even know where that went. Shoot. Insight is +4, so that is a 15. That's a 15.
Yeah, as this detonates, you realize that this wasn't a portal to another place. This was a jail. Like, and you destroyed the gate as this incorporeal being
Is that it?
comes breaking through.
Oh, shit.
Make this. He doesn't go more. Oh no! There we go. Too much. Too much. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Go sent. Oh yeah. Yes. As for lack of a better term, the actual physical manifestation of Selmakor is able to bust through. And you just...
Okay.
Yeah, so instead of just hearing it from all around you, you actually hear it from right in front of you. Well, that wasn't expected. I guess they lost the records or just didn't tell you about what they actually did to me down here. The sacrifice that they made to imprison me. The sacrifice that they made to keep my influence limited to this forest. And I need to get
Trying
to
to go
the...
to my inventory sheet.
Oh shit.
Where is this fucking thing? I need all of y'all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
That's where it is.
That's not good.
Shit.
I rolled a 15.
Not particularly good.
Really something really bad.
8.
4.
Sorry. Easy, you got 4?
Yeah.
Malik?
15?
15? Okay. Arto?
19.
Alright. Killjoy?
Wisdom is 13 plus. What are my mod is? Well, that's the other screen.
Jar, you sound like you're disconnecting from reality.
What do you mean?
Like
15.
like you're not so much in the real world when you're not on VR.
And then Porco, you got 8?
Yeah.
Alright, so you are stunned.
Very well.
The rest of y'all, everybody else rolled above a 14, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So y'all all take and Tiny, you take 8 damage. The rest of y'all take 4 damage, and you are not stunned.
Easy,
What kind of
easy
damage?
rolled a 4.
Oh yeah, sorry. And easy, you take 8 damage, and
What kind of
big
damage was
when
it?
you're stunned. Psychic damage.
Yeah, okay.
As it just starts fucking howling at y'all. And I will, for ease of everything's sake, say that we'll continue the same initiative. And, yeah. We would have been back to easy, at the next, next position on the initiative. So, if we had just kept the same path. So, easy, you are stunned, you don't get to do anything. My apologies. Up to, back to the top of the round with Arto.
Am I still raging?
No, this has been a little bit since. Yeah, this has been more than a round of you not attacking or being attacked, so you're no longer raging.
Okay. Seeing as how I'm a little conflicted because I've been following this thing's energy to get to this point. But now that we are here, it is, even though the captain may have been a little brash, sticking it with that frag, it is attacking us. I will, instead of leaping forward, I will just run forward.
Alright.
That was Killjoy, by the way.
Killjoy.
Killjoy placed the bombs.
the commander, not. And I will bonus action rage.
Hey, speaking of which,
Okay.
Joe, would you mind moving your mouse pointer off the center of the board?
Boyd.
Have the sound boy.
Hey, get off the
would
Boyd.
you,
Thanks, buddy.
yeah, move it off the Boyd.
At the bed. Well, maybe this thing will help me out. I am going to try to activate the lightsaber again.
And roll another attack check.
Oh, come on, dude. Let's do this. Just give me the nat
Like, you're
20.
trying to kind of do this all in the heat of
Yeah.
everything.
I know.
Such
I
a
know.
bad time.
I need nat 20, 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 nat 20.
Christ.
Oh. Tech. That's probably like that's intelligence, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 less 7.
Yeah, no, you're like you aren't even trying to find the button at this point. You're just like, think like a flashlight that isn't working. You're just smacking it against your hand.
Oh, fuck me.
And I'm all up in this thing's grill. Well,
Like, work.
I'll just allow its fucking gnarly ass energy to pass through me because that's been actually doing all right for me. So I'm just, while I'm up close to this thing, I'll just soak it all in and I'll pass my turn.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Killjoy.
Well, looks like
Killjoy.
this thing's getting shot. $16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
$10 damage.
What damage type is that?
Energy. Yeah, energy.
Okay. Yeah, as it hits, you see this just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to tell if it's a face or just what it uses to perceive things. It just kind of looks at you. Oh, sweet child.
Did it make contact?
Oh yeah, it Like you saw it hit and go through them. Like there's a little blast on the wall.
All right.
Like it met some resistance, but didn't seem to
Hmm.
do much. Porcos, your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm med packing. I'm going and I'm med packing.
Nope.
Uh,
Actually,
oh,
you
no.
are stunned.
You're right, and
shit.
I'm getting rid of my stun. Right? Maybe Right.
It just into your
end of turn.
end
Right?
of its
Oh.
end of its turn.
Oh, it's turn. Okay, well there I am. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Porco. Sorry, you're stunned. Malik.
Well, seeing as energy damage doesn't do anything,
Were you still back at the staircase
yeah, I moved back.
this whole time?
I'm
No, like from the. So actually, you wouldn't have taken that 4 damage. You wouldn't have been in range.
oh, well, that's fucking fantastic.
But yeah.
Heal. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I could shoot at him, and that would pretty much be it. So, I guess I'll shoot at him. Why not?
Alright. Shooting at him. You move up at all?
No.
You are currently
7. I got a range of 1. I got a range of 40.
Oh yeah. Oh, it would be
8.
yeah. We'll say it's just at the limit of your range.
Cool. That's gonna be a 16, 15, 16. 16 to hit.
16 hits. Yeah. Go and roll damage.
Okay. Damage really, I don't believe matters. Yeah. That's gonna be 11 energy damage. And then,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna do a suppressive shot for my sneak attack damage. Pin the target to a location. Target
Okay.
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of your next turn. And my saving throw is a 15.
I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah, no. I didn't need a roll. Sorry. As the shot passes through him, it's not doing nothing. You can tell that it's like the bolt is meeting resistance, but in general, it is corporeal, like fairly incorporeal. So, just physical stuff isn't doing all that much. And it like looks back at you. You trying to frighten me, boy? I developed the concept. And yeah, it is immune to being frightened. Doing anything else?
Nope. I'm pretty useless at this point.
Alrighties.
That's my whole bag of tricks. No, actually, I'm gonna start moving up the stairs, and all these guys are on their own, because I can't do shit.
Alright.
I'm just watching at this point.
Alright, easy. It is your turn.
Can I get another thing of dice? Some of them just flew away.
Right there. Is that all of them?
Not on there. I don't know. Have any idea where some of these went?
Here. Like right in front of you?
Yeah, that's everything I need right there, right?
Your little confetti
There we
dice?
Yeah, that's
Look, my character turned around, took 3 steps up the stairs.
Like, nope.
I'm at it. Oh,
Who did that?
G.
Who?
Oh.
What was
I don't think I did. Was it me? I was down here messing with my dice. Why is it doing this? Okay.
I got a feeling it was.
Okay, I got it. I fixed it. It was me. Sorry, guys. It won't happen again.
I just don't know
If you
happened.
have to
Like,
ask, was it me? Probably was.
It was me. I think I 3D selected everything in the map.
That's amazing.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, that's.
Oh, corporeal forms. There we go. The only way I could get him to fall. Run him into somebody else.
Holy crap! You made all those things bigger.
I got this.
What are you doing?
I won't. It's just let's see I just figured out how to scale.
It's your turn. What you doing?
Okay. I'm just gonna grab it and throw it off the side. That seems like a good distance. Why is he falling?
Because
Oh,
you
he
made him
hasn't.
huge.
I didn't make him huge. Somebody else did.
No.
Again, I got a feeling it was you.
Oh, it wasn't me. Somebody was like spinning it around,
Oh, sh-
doing like crazy shit with it, and I was just messing with one thing.
That's funny.
All right,
That's Joe then. Joe's
13.
messing with people. That's what he does.
13 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits. Go and roll damage.
Coming over here. This dice is huge.
I got it right here.
Big dice.
I'm gonna say a 1.
This is comical.
Well, you can't do just one damage.
Watching Joe pick up that dice.
Is that what you rolled though?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
So that's 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, this is so funny. I'm sorry, I'm mute.
All right. So
Oh
Archer.
shit.
You
I'm
see
gonna make
this
these
thing-
bad boys smaller.
you see this thing in front
Can't
of
get
you
it past
just
it. Oh fuck.
boom, like shrink down to I don't know, approximately your size, and just get right up in your face.
The one-handed throw.
I can see what you want, boy. You want to find what is missing. You want to find him.
Too much fun.
I close my eyes and I take a deep breath. I do.
um, you know, he is tapping deep into the dark side at this moment. I can feel it.
Hmm.
I can feel every creature that is tapped into the dark side, from the Dathomiri witches to... Oh, that would be cheating if I told you. Some things you just have to find out in due time. But I see the lovely Count, and I see his master, and I see Oh, I see his original apprentice, and I see beings countless across this universe, including your dear brother.
Oh, can we all hear this?
Oh yeah.
Roll a perception check. He's saying it out loud, but not loudly, if that makes sense.
16.
Okay. Porcos, I'd say you wouldn't even have to roll because you're that close.
Mhm. I'm just that close.
Just a croissant ball.
And you don't really have anything else to do besides listen since you're kind of stunned in place.
Yeah.
Killjoy, you listening in on this? Do you want to roll?
Sure.
Let's see. You are. Where are you at? No, with how far away you are, Malik, you don't hear it.
Okay.
Hmm?
Felt like I needed
21.
eagle ears at that point.
20? Yeah. Oh yeah. Killjoy, you definitely hear him say that.
Interesting.
Am I seeing anybody like double take going like, what the fuck? Shit.
I don't know.
Any-
Do you? Is anybody double taking hearing this?
Double take.
Well, Joe.
Don't really need to do much of a double take if I'm staring.
Yeah, Joe's
straight
staring
at it.
straight forward, and
Yeah.
Porco's freaking stunned, so he's definitely not gonna
Stunned.
double take.
Yeah.
And then Easy's around the corner.
Yep.
So
Double take.
yeah, I'm clueless. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Not even clued
Yeah, you
into
showed him
something
to me.
happening.
Can you show me my brother?
Double take.
Do you really and truly wish?
I had to get back into tabletop, and it's only letting me be a spectator.
You have to pick a color.
It only gives me gray for spectator. Oh wait, no.
There you go.
Good, no. Thank you.
I did it. You're good.
Good shit. Yeah, VR is fun, but man, trying to get all your fucking dice in a row makes you pretty dizzy. I missed one. One's still the size of a basketball.
Is really all you desire is to know where your brother is? Oh, I could give you power unimaginable. To you fiddling and failing with that pathetic little toy in your hands.
I look down at it. And I look back at him with a face of small resentment. I say, don't be coy with me. I asked you to show me my brother. If you cannot do that, or choose not to, then you will show me the powers that you are offering.
At that point, you see and feel him reach forward I rolled 25 to hit.
Jesus fuck.
So I assume that hits.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna hit. That just barely hits.
Just barely. Gotcha.
He's
I mean, if that
"This is
wouldn't have
payback
hit it-
from last night."
If that wouldn't have hit, I'd have been very impressed.
Oh, I'm about to become the Bulgura, and this is fucking Olvash. And Porcos is 0.
21 psychic damage as it reaches its hands onto either side of your head, and like its fingers dip into your head. Are you still up?
I feel everything. I'm still up.
All right. Your vision goes completely white for I don't know, a second, an eternity. Through the pain, it's hard to tell. And then you open your eyes and you are on a desert planet. Sand up into your knees. And you look down, and it's not your hands that you see. Familiar, though.
I recognize these heads.
You good?
I'm good.
The taste in your mouth is unfamiliar. And you realize that in this moment, you are seeing through the eyes of your brother. And you look around.
Cut the toll.
And you see two suns.
Like 2 suns in the sky, or
Two suns in the sky, yes.
okay. 2 suns in the sky, desert planet. Do I smell anything?
Sand.
Sand. 2 suns in the sky, desert planet. Is there anybody near me? Is it just me?
It's just you. You hear voices, but all you can see, like, you can't see anything besides yourself and like and just the atmosphere.
Can I say anything?
As you have that thought, everything just painfully whips back to reality.
Ugh.
Snap back to reality.
No, my gravity.
And the pain, just you feel the pain just roll over your body.
Feel the pain of everyone.
Back to reality. What is the savagery?
My knees buckle.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have shown you your brother, where he is at.
Your arms are unsteady.
I know not the names of your worlds. I have been disconnected from all but the creatures in this forest for too long. But that's where he is.
Can you show me the force?
And I will say, this has been, unless you want to do anything, this has been both the creatures and your turn.
No, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. So it is Killjoy's turn now.
Does my question get through?
No, what was that last question?
Can you show me the force?
I am the Force. I am the dark side.
Bing, bang, boom, whip out the switch cannon.
All right. What do you switch it to?
Lightning.
Lightning. Nice. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
You're gonna lightning a high-powered Sith? Do you watch Star Wars?
My character doesn't know anything.
Holy fuck. I could not play my character that hard and just make a completely dumb decision.
You know, I mean, Jedi aren't unkillable. Sith aren't unkillable.
I mean, and just think about what Windu did to
No, yeah.
Palpatine,
yeah, I know.
like reflecting it back.
But
to
he
him.
was reflecting it.
I mean, obviously, if
he would have been
his own
shooting-
lightning can do that much damage.
If he would have been shooting lightning at him,
22 hits,
he would have
yeah.
reflected it.
Go ahead and roll damage.
2d4.
Kitty 4.
$12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. As opposed to the just regular blasters. This actually, like, you see the lightning course like through it and around it, and for a second you see just like its physical form got smaller, but you actually see this lightning kind of course throughout the entire room and see that, like, this thing's essence is all encompassing in here. Yeah, you did some damage.
Gotcha.
Anything else on your 10?
Yes. I will do Distracting Strike. When hit, add damage, and next attack gets advantage.
Okay.
The next attack on the target gets advantage, and that expends one of my superiority points. Shields.
So does it do extra damage on this one and next one, or just this one? Or just next one?
On this one, it would do an extra d4.
Okay.
First, and then here. One more damage.
One more damage. One more time.
I gotta find out where my counter went. There it is.
Porcos, it is your turn.
I am
The,
unstunned.
Yes,
Energy seems to be unfazing this thing.
I mean,
Tacos?
it's doing
You eat
it did
tacos?
something,
Okay.
but it.
Oh, very well. Well, that's all I got.
Fuck.
Here we go. Oh, by the way, I healed. No, I didn't. Oh no, fuck that shit.
didn't.
I'm healing.
All right.
Gotta back up.
Hey, all right.
Med kitten. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that my con? Yes. I get 8 HP back. So whatever you did last
Hell
time,
yeah.
I'm like, nah, bruh. Okay,
All right.
that's all I
Now,
got.
Malik, it is your turn.
Nothing I can do, so I'm just here for moral support.
All right, you're just staying up at the stairs.
Yeah, my energy weapon does nothing.
I mean, again, it's not doing nothing. It's just not doing much. But at this point, you don't have a shot unless you were to get closer because Arto is right in front of it, and you are a long way away. So you would have to move to a better position if you wanted to attack it anyways.
10-4.
So yeah, nothing?
Uh-uh.
Alright. Easy.
Right, we're fighting this thing. We're like shooting at it and shit, huh?
I mean, they're shooting at it and shit. Arto is just kind of standing up and talking to it.
Oh, okay. Damn. I don't want to attack it.
Okay.
I don't want to
You
attack.
want to hold an action?
I'm gonna hold an action then. Yeah.
What action are you
Well,
holding?
you know what? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna move. Can I move next to Arto? I'm gonna stand next to him. Then I'll be.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Its turn. Just hands still at, like, not inside of your skull now, but just kind of like at your hand, at the sides of your head. And just continues its dialogue with you of, I am the dark side. Well, created of it. If you really want to know the Force, I'm one aspect. And, Killjoy, Porco, yeah, just Killjoy and Porco make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Alrighty. It's not all that great. Nope. Nope. 6.
Ugh.
6, alright.
8.
Alright.
That's gonna hurt.
Joe and Tiny, I'm both sending you messages in private.
What?
Oh, God. Not the private stuff.
Lame.
What are they getting?
Cool shit.
Bullshit.
I bet it's some cool shit.
Oh god.
Oh, gotta wait till my turn. Or do I not?
No, both of y'all are using your actions for this.
Gotcha.
You guys just see my character grab his head. Say, good soldiers follow orders. Yeah. $13 to hit?
Yeah, Tiny, does 13 hit you?
It does not. I know he's hitting me.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, y'all are attacking each other at this.
Oh,
at
very
this
well.
moment.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God I didn't hit him.
Porcos, what's your attack on him?
Oh, I'm attacking. Okay.
But yeah, no, like I said, that's what you heard, and and you both have to use your
A
reaction to attack.
3 plus 6. Do I need to go any further than that?
No, but just like for a split second, both of y'all just
Whoosh, whoosh.
hear that, and actually you heard
Yeah,
Killjoy
yeah,
just
yeah.
like as he tried to stab you. Good soldiers follow orders, and then for just like I said, just a split second, and then you realize, both of you realize what you did. And yeah, Arto and Selma Core are still having a little conversation about the dark side of the Force and the Force in general.
This is my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. And I would say that you are so engrossed with this situation that you didn't even notice what happened behind you.
Yeah.
I guess that's stupid.
I'll say,
Oh, poor baby.
do you not fear my friends? They have come to destroy you.
I have had much stronger beings than this try to destroy me. And in a way they succeeded, but they also trapped me and you destroyed my prison.
How do I learn from you?
Allow me to reside within you.
Oof.
For how long?
Jacob, could you mute yourself for a minute? Yeah, because we're just getting a lot of background noise from you. There you go. Thank you. What was that, Austin?
He wishes to reside in me?
Yeah.
How long?
Until my influence has reached the edges of the stars. But you will be stronger than you would have ever imagined. Strong enough to kill that pesky brother of yours. Strong enough to make your allies fear you and respect you. All you need to do is let me in. Let me in.
Do it.
Let me in. Do it.
Do it!
And as you hear Arto yell, "Do it!" you see him disappear.
Well,
Wait, what? Do it!
Well, do. And
Eh?
yeah, y'all no longer see this ping.
Okay.
Oh, wait, oh, we know there's something being. I thought we no longer saw Arto.
No, Arto is still there.
Oh,
But yeah, no, Arto is still
confused
there.
For a
yeah,
minute.
same. I thought Arto disappeared. I
Um,
was like, what?
The three of y'all back there kind of have no idea what's going on besides him yelling, "Do it."
Yeah.
Easy, on the other hand, you heard all of this.
And so did Killjoy.
No, Killjoy and Porcos
Yeah,
were
we-
kind of involved with each other
Oh.
Yeah.
for the moment.
If you get my drift.
Yeah, they were trying to penetrate each other.
Definitely, yeah.
The pig was trying to penetrate the clone. That's
Arto.
it.
Feel the lightsaber in your hand. Very easily, you ignite it.
Womp.
I reach out towards Porcos for like a handshake.
Womp.
Oh, we forget about taking
Four.
each other.
The Force does weird things.
There was things out of both of our control. I could
Yeah, yeah.
Back to the matter at hand. Where did that thing go?
Not too sure. I think Arto killed it.
Do I have the other lightsaber?
Did you, were you able to pick up both, or did, Easy get one of them?
I think Arto has all three.
Well, no, the broken one is still on that body.
Yeah, I
Oh,
made
is-
note.
I
I
thought-
made note of
okay.
it. If
I
I
thought he
have
grabbed
this, I don't know if I do or not. I thought I grabbed it. I don't know if Easy was being serious or not when he said he was. 'Cause I don't know how close he was.
Yeah, Jacob, sorry for making you mute yourself. But did you did you make it there to grab one of the lightsabers when Arto had reached down to get him, or did you let him have them both?
I got one for sure.
All right, so yeah, Easy has one, you have one, and then the broken one is still on the female's body.
Hell to the yeah.
Okay. What color? What color? It illuminates red.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. All three of those lightsabers were red.
Yeah. After I hear Porcos mention that I killed it, I say, I turn off the lightsaber, look at him, and start walking back to the group, and I say, "Might as well have."
Good job.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Because I blasted that thing, and
Yeah, but
I didn't hear any
you
swinging behind me.
don't really have a reason to doubt Arto when he said he might as well have. So, I'd say yes, you can roll an insight, but with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
And Arto, go ahead and roll a oh fuck, brains.
I have no reason to 100% trust any of these individuals.
Yeah.
What about Will?
He's
Or
still I mean,
Whatever his name is.
he's
He
still
changes from calling us his
broke
crew
the law.
to
Yeah, I mean,
He changed
I would
his
have seen the Bing just disappear out of nowhere, and I would have
Oh, yeah.
I would have seen no fighting from Arto or Easy
Well, I mean,
for that matter.
like-
Neither one of them were fighting. They're just standing in front of the Bing, which would be very fucking weird, while all the rest of us are shooting.
As
So
like,
questions will be
basically,
asked.
as it disappeared As it disappeared, you did see the red lightsaber ignite.
Oh
Rolled
shit!
A 16 and a nat 20.
Oh, so yeah, 16. Go ahead and roll a deception. Orto.
I rolled a.
I kept trying to, like, my brain kept trying to say a denial check. I'm like, that's not what it is.
Denial check.
I rolled a 9.
Roll to lie.
Yeah, no, you can definitely tell that he's not being completely honest with,
Good job. Let's
With-
get out of here and report back on our findings. I will, if nobody picked up the broken lightsaber, I will confiscate that.
Arto, were you planning on grabbing that? Or are you gonna let the clone take it?
I grab it. And I give it to him.
Yeah, no, it's for a second you Killjoy, as you're reaching down for it, you get a little hesitant because Arto just rushes up and reaches down and grabs it. Then he just hands it to you.
Alright. Alright, let's get out of this place and RTB, gentlemen.
Yeah. Arto, as you start ascending the stairs, you just have a sense of this entire temple. Like, you know where the traps are, you know where hidden stashes are, you know this temple as though you'd resided here for, let me do some quick math real quick.
1 + 2 quick mess.
1 + 2, about 4,000 years.
You know this place as though you've resided here for about 25,000 years or so.
Yep. Seems about right.
I think about the sand planet. The 2 suns. Is there anywhere in this place that would give me information on that?
In this place, no.
Captain, Commander,
Yes.
I am aware of the infrastructure of this facility. If you would like to delve further, we may.
What do you mean you're aware?
Elaborate if you don't mind.
After dealing with that creature, my senses have sharpened to this area. I can smell the land. I know where the traps are, where the goods are, where the shit is.
Oh,
By all means, acquire it if you must. But
lead the way.
we're not on any sort of time frame. But getting back to report our findings would be beneficial to moving on. Especially once we notify the Republic of a Sith presence here.
I will start walking the facility.
Yeah, just for expedience's
Brevity.
sake. For the sake of brevity, as you walk around, just like I said, just deftly avoiding traps and pitfalls, opening hidden passages and whatnot. You find a cache of about 5,000 Old Republic credits. You know that it would be. You don't know how, like, whether or not you would be able to use them, but you know that collectors would probably pay a good price for them if you could find somebody to sell it to.
Fantastic.
Yeah, just from multiple, like, there isn't just like one big cache of stuff. It's just like here and there. You also find some different lightsaber parts, not enough to create an entirely new lightsaber, but enough that you would be able to customize the ones that you have. This is just me giving you the ability to, if you want to design your own lightsaber and yeah, post it in chat. You also find just random fucking thises and that's, just clothes and like pieces of armored plating and weapons and like just vibroblades and shit like that of all types. I'd say you find probably 15 assorted vibro weapons. You find a set of basic armor, and you find one personal shield generator. The basic one, I guess. I don't know.
It's two. And normal shield.
Yeah. Yeah. And just kind of like, and you find a lot of stuff that has just gone to just rot over the past God knows how long. And you find bones of Voss and Gormak and humans and Twi'lek. Like, you find bones of all types, which is a little interesting, as this was supposed to be a planet that had limited contact in the past.
This creature making its own contact. If I could think to a moment that there's anything in here that might be particularly interesting, I will try to break away from the group and find it privately.
I would say that there's nothing. So, like, probably the most interesting stuff that you knew of would be like the lightsaber bits and pieces, but nothing like that you would really feel like you would have to keep secret.
Very well. And I'm ready to go whenever the crew
Did we
is.
find any martial blasters by any chance?
Most of the weaponry that you found here, like, what do you mean by martial? Like, what the fuck? What are you looking for specifically?
Blaster rifles, that kind of thing.
Rifles? No, there are. Nah, fuck it. You find one blaster cannon.
Hey, all right.
Because, like, Gormak and shit have been here, and they like big beefy weapons.
Blaster cannon.
So yeah, you do. You find
Let's go.
one blaster cannon.
I'm gonna pick that up for sure.
As you go to pick it up, it is not a light weapon. Weighs 26 pounds.
Cool.
So specifically, this is the Strength 15 property. A weapon with this special property has heavy kickback. While wielding it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls unless you meet the strength requirements.
Indeed.
I mean, has Arto left our site yet?
No, he's
No.
stayed in sight, I believe.
Gotcha.
I can wander off for a bit.
No, I meant like
I mean-
I was just checking because I'm also doing like a little look through, but I'm not like intent on finding anything.
Wait, it's the blaster cannon, right? 36 pounds?
Yeah.
Cool. Got it.
Yeah, you just like...
I got proficiency in it, but it doesn't mean I got the strength for it. Jesus Christ.
Like, I would say that if you get to something where you could, like, brace it, like...
Oh yeah, I don't have the strength for it.
Like... Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, if there was, like, a half wall or something like that you could, like, slap it down on, that would negate the strength requirement.
Okay. Like
But
prone
it
or
would-
some
but-
of the sort.
Yeah, like you could maybe modify it with, like, a bipod on it or something like that, so you could go prone and use it.
Cool.
But it would take a little bit of work, and you would have to, like, mount up to use it. No, without having disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, like, break off from the group and go meander a bit by yourself, you can.
I mean, doesn't
But also kind of...
but could he guide? Is he guiding everyone around?
Yeah, he's been guiding
Okay.
y'all, and that's why y'all found as much as y'all have. Like I said, bunch of viral weapons, a couple, and like, fuck it, you found like a couple like hand blaster type blasters as well. Oh, that's why it was being weird. Oh yeah, like find a couple blaster pistols, find a hand blaster, find that big blaster cannon, and then, like I said, about 15 assorted vibro weapons. Bunch of money, lightsaber parts, armor and stuff. Y'all found a good bit of shit. It's just... And then a lot of just old and rotted type stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, alright. So, GG, pack it up, go home.
Well, it sounds like.
Yeah, as y'all leave this area and start heading back, are y'all doing it stealthily? Are y'all just trying to do it quickly?
Probably quickly.
Yeah, I think we can just get on out of here.
Yeah.
Just quickly? Alright. Yeah, as y'all expedite y'all's trip out, you do notice some of those animals that attacked you before are watching and just not getting close to y'all at all.
Looks like the wildlife he's learned their lesson about last time.
Yeah, maybe this would be a perfect chance for somebody to pick one up.
Ha! Shall
We don't go
we?
messing around with wildlife again.
I'll pick one up.
You go to pick one up?
Okay. I'm gonna try to do some fucked up force shit to one of them. I don't know. I'm just gonna.
What kind of fucked up force shit are you trying to do?
This guy's
One of
fucking
my-
like horrible.
What is your intention?
He's
how
trying
about
to
that?
about
Pop one and teach a lesson to the rest of them.
Obabat.
My God. Who's this
Roll-
fucking guy that's coming back with us in the ship?
Roll a wisdom check with advantage.
Oh, fuck me.
His name is Vigo.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
It is 18.
18. All right. Just for shits and giggles, without advantage, roll a wisdom saving throw. I don't know if that's any different. I don't know if you're proficient, but
I am not. Four.
4. All right. Roll a d4.
Four.
Okay. This animal, like, just kind of like what your thought process was of, I'm gonna make, like, I want to pop this thing. It pops, like, just that, and explodes. What color is your hair?
My hair?
Yeah, your hair.
Like a coal color.
Okay. As you turn and do this, and the rest of them see you, as the thing pops, just one strand becomes like straight up, like grayish white.
That would have been a lot useful earlier.
Agreed, Commander.
But yeah, y'all make your way to the ship, unaccosted.
Excellent.
So yeah, get to the ship, boot it up, starts up like a
Mhm.
just like a dream. And where do you want to go?
Okay. Well, give me another rundown of what the what our options are. I mean, did we actually even like really establish relations here?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
ish?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ish? Got
We
it.
came
so-
over here
so
as like a side mission.
Yeah, y'all actually made deals with both the Voss and the Gormak. The Voss were willing to have a let a singular like envoy come and talk to them. The Gormak, on the other hand, were willing to send warriors and establish trade.
Okay. Okay.
Due to
I was
y'all's
looking at the.
assistance against the other Gormaks.
I was looking into the what is our
Well, the
Just
first
seeing-
mission was
well, I was just seeing how
Find the
successful
ship,
we were,
see what
our
happened.
degree of success.
stuff too. There.
Okay, then yeah. All right.
This
Well, I
one
guess we
was-
just report back,
Yeah.
right? Unless we have something else to do
Yeah.
on the way.
I'm just thinking, report back. I don't know what else we got to do.
I will reside to my quarters.
Cool.
I will pull Killjoy aside and ask him what the hell happened.
Killjoy.
Killjoy, what the hell happened?
Yes. You want specifics or a quick rundown of what happened?
Well, I'll
Joke's on you.
I'll tell
I have
you-
no fucking.
I'll tell you what I saw. I saw the apparition disappear, and then I saw Arto strike up the lightsaber that he couldn't figure out how to use.
I saw him fidgeting with that piece of Sith technology, and something overcame me. I had a pulsing headache, and all I could remember was good soldiers follow orders. Not sure what that means. I'll have to talk to
Yeah, and what was the deal with you and...
Commander with that.
Ye-
I'm assuming some sort of Sith mind trick, most likely.
Do you think the Sith...
As long as that thing is gone, I'm happy. But that's as much as I can disclose at this current moment.
Do you think the Sith can mind trick automatons? Because EZ didn't attack the creature,
There's no telling what it can and can't do.
nor did Arto.
I'm not trained in the field of force abilities. I'm trained to kill. I'm trained to crew a team.
Oh, just because I forgot
Yeah.
to do it.
Public thinks I'm doing.
Whenever that shit hit both of y'all took 7 psychic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Porco and I'm gonna ask him the same questions.
Wait. What happened? 7 damage?
7 psychic.
Back when y'all were forced to attack each other, you took 7 psychic damage.
Gotcha.
Porco, can I have a word?
Yeah. One moment. That's not my voice. 1 second.
It's like Porco turned into
Yes, 0.
into 0 for a second.
What happened back there? You and Killjoy attacking one another.
Yeah, well, I had orders given to me
By whom?
to don't know, to just swing at the clone, kill the clone.
And you attacked him. Why?
Yeah, it was kind of compelled, really.
Interesting.
So, yeah,
Killjoy seems to think it was a Sith mind trick.
that's more than likely possible. Yes.
What did
And then,
you see of Arto and Easy and their engagement or lack thereof?
Well, I fell back behind Killjoy to kill myself, so didn't really see much.
10-4.
I was gonna come back into the fray, but R2 seemed to have already dispatched the entity, so
Arto didn't raise a hand to fight the entity. After his initial attempt to activate the lightsaber, that was it. And then Easy was the same. He didn't raise a hand to defend himself or attack, and the creature didn't attack either one of them.
maybe he just left.
I'm very suspicious of this whole thing.
Well, just keep an eye on him.
Also, the apparition disappeared, and Arto struck up the lightsaber that he was struggling to make function in the heat of battle. I'm quite concerned.
The heat
Well, just-
of the moment.
We'll just keep a real close eye on him then.
I'm very suspicious of both Easy and Arto. So
Well, Arto is already super suspicious in general. Oh, not Arto. Easy. I mean, he's not exactly fond of people.
this is true.
Your opinion lacks substance to me.
You're not even here.
Observations
You're not really
Where-
Yeah, you're not even here right now.
being observed. Oh, I'm not.
No.
Oh,
We're having a
shit.
close conversation.
Oh,
Yeah, he went into one of the other quarters.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to let them two know what the hell was going on.
Uh-huh. I've been informed.
Easy,
and I'm keeping a watchful eye.
Arto. Y'all up to anything?
I'm just kind of sitting, like, kind of observing Arto, just looking at him, like doing my around corner bullshit.
Yeah, you're doing your standard, like, cracked his door open and you're just staring at him.
Yeah.
Arto.
And I know he knows that I'm watching.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Arto, like, yeah, you went to your quarters, and just like a minute or two after you sat down, you just feel the
He's
your
here.
door crack
Don't you
open,
worry.
and you see one robotic eye just staring at you.
I'll stop doing what I'm doing. And I'll slowly walk over to the door and open it more.
As you said, you opened the door all the way.
Yes.
Easy. You see now, where, like, as it happened, just one strand of hair had gone gray. Like, Arto has like streaks in his hair that have just lost all color.
Oh, wow. I pick up one of these hairs that falls out.
No, I mean, they're still attached. They just don't have any
okay.
color.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
just like
scared.
a whitish gray.
Gotcha.
Doors open.
Then I slowly close the door.
Easy.
What?
What do you plan on doing with that other saber?
We'll see. Currently in observation phase, collecting data.
Shoved up your ass.
I do not have a ass, but I do sense that you are projecting certain insecurities onto me.
Touche. I closed the door.
Is she?
Touche.
And then I
Closed-
you can hear me just waddle away, punkily.
Okay, I go find Easy and I catch up with him and ask him about what happened down there.
We'll say that you catch him as he's protocol droid walking away from Arto's room.
Easy, can I ask you a few questions about what happened in the temple?
Yes.
You mind if we step into my quarters?
No.
Okay, go in there and shut the door. And I ask him, so what happened and why didn't you attack the creature down there? What was going on?
Attacking it was pointless. Would have resulted in death if we were at all do our fucking thing. I can't think. Right?
That's all right. That's all right.
Let me I am constructed in a 3-dimensional matrix of semiconductors, and with that nature, there is something other dimensional that I could not perceive with my current perceptive tools.
Indeed. So you found it pointless to try to attack.
Correct.
So what happened during the engagement where Arto was not attacking?
Like I said, with the what I was able to perceive was a void, unable to comprehend. there was a phasing out and then a phasing back in.
What do you mean a phasing out and a phasing in? What's phasing? What?
Similar to a shutdown, but gradual in nature, and then resuming with intensity.
You shut down?
In a way, it was closest to a shutdown or a complete destruction.
Do you have any records of what was said?
Nope.
Interesting. What is the last thing that you remember?
There was nothing. There's nothing. We droids do not remember. We pull files. We pull stores of caches, and that is what happened.
I feel like talking to a computer would result in better answers than this. Okay, easy. Thank you so much.
Probably.
I don't have a memory, but I have a memory. Okay. All right.
What was the last thing he remembers? Well, I'm not in the room.
That's what I asked, and he said, "I have memories, but I don't have memories."
Yeah, this is
Sounds
what I
like this
said.
droid is lying.
This sounds like this droid's broken.
Sunglasses on.
Sounds like he can hear y'all.
Sounds like I need to do some diagnostics.
Lightsaber noises.
Lightsaber
Yeah.
noises.
Now you're oiling it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go touch base
I
with.
wouldn't be able to do much anyway.
I'm gonna go touch base with Killjoy and Porco and tell them the conversation I had with the droid and that he doesn't have any information for whatever reason.
That seems strange.
It does seem strange.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm kind of a sword, you know. You just kind of, and the only reason I'm here is for the credits, obviously.
That is the only reason
So,
I am here as well. So I'm going to keep my nose.
I thought you were Republic.
No,
you
I
were-
am the Republic's bitch until I can pay my credits back and get my own ship. So
For a minute there, I thought you were just like.
no, I am pretty much a prisoner, working off my
Oh.
debt.
Well, very well.
That's between you and
Well
I.
then, okay, yes. Then, well then, what are you worried about? R2 does.
Because
I mean, I know
he
Killjoy has
imminent danger, I suppose.
I don't think he's dangerous.
Okay, Jedi.
bet you did.
I just all I know is his sword is the opposite color of yours, and I would assume that you would be the most concerned, but
My saber is orange, and I'm not a Jedi.
Indeed. Well, I may have also misunderstood the situation. So I'm gonna go fly this ship and keep my opinions to myself.
I'll keep an eye on him.
That sounded like a first date.
It's just like fuck me. This chair will not go any
What do you
lower.
think of Killjoy? Killjoy? Are you asleep in there, Killjoy? I can't tell because you have a helmet on.
Working on
It's not a fucking question ever.
working on that.
Joe has a
working on my
fucking
logs.
helmet on, basically.
What are you saying, Joe?
Working on my logs.
Logs? Well, what are you thinking then? About the situation?
A lot of iffy stuff. Not too 100%. Not too keen on the Sith. All I know is that they're bad and the Jedi are good.
I mean, what is it?
Definitely
Malak,
a
right?
lot of paperwork for the higher ups.
Well, I mean, Malak wants me to keep an eye on Arto. Is that something we need to worry about?
I would keep an eye on him, but keep a distance. Not too strange things happening. Like I said, stay safe and keep it hush.
It's just kind of like waddle out. It's like something happened here. Exactly.
Porco has a very interesting life.
All right.
Okay.
Kind of pop my head
Any,
into Easy's room. I heard your wires are on the fritz. You need a diagnostic.
lightsaber noise.
Sure.
Let me diagnose you.
Yeah.
Not at the moment. I am currently in observation mode.
Ah, all right. Well, let me know. I'm not proficient in technology. I don't know why I'm really asking that. Start pulling wires. No, that's not correct. No, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, goodness.
What that was a frag mine in your back. Now let's start answering real questions.
Oh, great.
You sound like a gossiping housewife.
Oh, goodness. All right. Any other conversations to be had amongst Bingham?
Oh, good.
I'm just flying the
Good.
I'm just flying the ship at this point.
Alrighties. Well, it is 9:09.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I believe that's a good spot to call it for us
I
tonight.
think so. We're on the ship, so that's good. Starting.
Yeah, on the ship.
Heading back to port.
I would. Yeah, I was gonna say I would appreciate it if we / y'all talked amongst yourselves for the next month and figure out kind of what
We
what
still
the
do
next
have one
plan
more
is.
mission that the Republic assigned us with. One of them being a first contact mission, which we just completed.
Mhm.
The third mission assigned was to find Malik's old ship, the Hummingbird. And
Y'all did that.
we were also assigned to apprehend a commando droid for field intel.
Okay.
That one may or may not have been time imperative. Best to link up, see if it's still
Yeah.
available. And if
We can also just retouch back at base and get orders. And whatever we'll try to get everybody on doing the voice recording of singing Star Wars.
Yes,
Got that.
Little reminder on that.
needs to happen.
So all we need to do is just record a voice, like a sound file, and then send it to you, right,
Yeah.
Sean? Okay.
Yeah, so just if everybody just listens to the YouTube video and just sings along and records
they'll record
themselves,
over it.
and then just send me that and I'll put it all together.
All right.
That would be super
God,
dope.
that is going to be so amazingly horrible.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
it's gonna be. So because I'm pinning the Monday campaign, I am thinking about doing a couple weird things.
Okay.
One of them being a Warhammer 40k one shot.
Sounds fun.
So I need mild amount of primer before I get anybody to play it. The 20-minute primer, and it's posted in the library somewhere. But I need basic knowledge of the 40k universe, and the 20-minute kind of sums it down. I think I have it pinned in the library, actually. It's either pinned in the library or the tavern.
I'd like to be part of this. I fucking love Warhammer.
Well, there you go. And yeah, if you need a little bit of, it's in the tavern.
Yeah, in the tavern, it's a
And it
pin
is
comment or pin message in the tavern.
Yep. So what the fuck is Warhammer 40k? Is the title. So check it out. Check it out. Or if you know what 40k is about and you just like to get a refresher, because you are playing Inquisitors.
Ooh.
You are playing Inquisitors to the Imperium, and you're rooting out heresy and corruption. I'm shooting for a slightly more serious paranoia, without backstabbing going on. There could be. Who knows? Who knows? It's a one shot. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what you guys are planning. But corruption is always a problem. Demonic corruption is always a problem. Heresy is always an issue. Who knows what's going to happen with the Inquisitors and what their goal is. But it is your job to keep everybody, not only everybody else in check, but yourselves in check as well.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to accuse your fellow Inquisitor of heresy. Those will do. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking into that. So do watch the video when you have the time.
Anyone under the act of heresy will be executed immediately. I would rather take a bullet than be a heretic.
Yeah. Or, an alien's Xenos.
Brother, logic is also an option.
Indeed. Indeed, brother.
We have learned from the god. The Emperor of Mankind has taught us, instilled us these values. Do not.
This is already good. This is already good. We don't have anything made. This is exactly how the RP will go.
So excited. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just replace the friend computer with the Emperor Man. Emperor of Mankind.
The God King Emperor of Mankind.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
So yeah, I'm looking into that. The mechanic is slightly different than 5th edition D&D, so I'm learning it right now. I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna go and get off. Yeah.
Guys, thank you guys for coming on to having a stream with us on Monday night. We're back at it tomorrow night with Maiko for something or another. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for coming out, and have a happy 2022 start. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night. Bye, guys.